Alright, so we got the game going. Oh my lord, that is
forecasted to hit the Twin Cities, but right now, calm outside, and of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
I don't know this guy's record. I'm trying to ask
the scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
That's rough. So this guy, it's his first game in this league, but his team, because he started obviously, he took over this team, so 0-11. Quite rough.
Fields on first down. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Okay.
Fields. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
For a first down pass here.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out in the tackle.
There you go, nice tackle.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Their opening drive here is going to result in a punt. They got 7 yards there, but not enough. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
Here we go. I'm just trying to get the stream up, so that's why I'm a little distracted right now. Share. Just scored. No safety. This is rough. Let's go to... Let's just go to our Bears and thing.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook.
Oh, this could be a long game. Oh, look at that first play. No safeties, rough.
Dalvin Cook, his explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there.
Well, that was
extra point try, good ball, good over, and it's now a 7-0 game. That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they come into this one with an 0-8 record. The playoffs obviously out the window weeks ago. For now, their season boils down really to one question. How do we come up with that first win?
It's a great question, and I do think that they'll get it because they've been close a few times. But in order to get it done, morale has to stay high, so a lot of that goes on the coaching staff. You know, easy to coach when you're 7-1. That's a piece of cake. But with their record right now, how do they manage to keep these guys going in the right direction? And they're going to need some help from some of those veterans in the locker room as well.
These two teams, breaking a tackle. They met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. On first down, it's Fields. Open man, it's Preston Williams.
I should have put him down in black instead
of him to the 42.
Purple.
This defense for the Vikings, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And that's not the half of it. They've got 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Throwing again on second down. Fields.
That picked. That is
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
One thing I don't want is I don't want to blow out.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
He seems like a nice guy. I think that was nice for this guy.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back
to those defensive backs
for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Back to Montgomery on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On 2nd and 12, Fields. That's complete to Mooney.
Yeah, that's a weird throw. I mean, weird route.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
But when you do call quarterback sneak, you don't mind if
normally you're supposed to kick it, but I mean, like, that's a scenario that's
going to hide behind his big guys up front and be able to surge forward and pick up the first down.
Steps away to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striking down to the 47-yard line.
I had one play last time,
Not the first
see if I can make it another one play.
Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind
no
them,
safety.
Memory,
like, what
but
is
understand
happening with
why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game.
Like, this is easy running right here.
They have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, like, look at this. What is this man doing?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carroll.
Oh, what happened?
He will be
wide open
on the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Oh, man, he was wide open.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, Carroll. And this pass
dropped that, Dalvin.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end.
That is a very
excellent
disappointing
field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Oh, I got played on my phone.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term...
What is happening, guys?
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy. Touchdown!
What happened there? Middle safety's gone. What happened?
85 yards. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
That was embarrassing. That should have been covered.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Like you're going right over the middle.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I don't know.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here. And now
another big run by Dalvin.
Down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points. Gano the extra point.
That's a sick run.
21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Yeah, especially
and last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up.
Short.
Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive
Thick.
is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Draw play. Fields gives to Montgomery.
Oh, what a spin.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Montgomery.
Man, Montgomery's breaking
Pretty
like
move, couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The throw over the middle,
he caught it. Are you kidding me?
Well past midfield.
He should have been drilled.
Just before the 35.
And
yeah, that post over the middle.
Read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they'll have it
Shit,
in the
I
red
couldn't
zone
switch.
before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
1st down, here's the run with Montgomery. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
on 2nd and goal. Fields. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
That's heartbreaking.
John Johnson with the INT. He's at the 50. 30. The 20.
That Avant is like a fucking speed demon over here. He's like DK Metcalf.
Last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? Because ordinarily that happens, things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique, his ability to see the quarterback throw the touchdown.
Vikings! A great play there.
I think this game is pretty much not sealed, but
on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
3 picks in the first half.
Extra point try good by Gano. And a lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The rest has just been defenses and Dalvin Cook.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I think we have like 4 carries and for like 100 and something yards.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Outside.
And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is
that's the only thing that's working for him right now. Let up one guy really quick.
What
I have
do
to
the
look
coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Kind of like we're showing blitz.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Maybe I'll do a corner blitz here. Just put,
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Going right side here, and that's complete.
That's a dangerous throw at that
point. Losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Now Fields. He's going to let one fly here for Avant. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue.
3rd and 11.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well on the defense.
Outside.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He's going to go up top again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Minka looking like running back here.
Put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, and he's thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
Being chased out left. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. That's 2nd down. Now, these 2 teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact.
Just
and
covered
it was
2.
The Vikings who won that one on the road, so they'll look for the sweep here in Minneapolis. This is caught. It's Brown. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Okay, after I score this, we're going to put 2 block on.
First and 10 at the 11. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially. So
let's see if we can catch him playing as the linebacker.
To his running back unsuccessfully.
Because if he follows the tight end out.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
No, you had it,
Cook. Get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him 3 yards there.
Time
so
out
it'll take us to 4th down.
Make it.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt.
Good job,
good. So
I can't remember if we started with the ball. I don't think we did.
With the Vikings on top.
I think they did. And they threw a pick.
Where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to
nice
consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point.
He's had his ups and downs.
Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity.
Oh, that's such a bad throw.
This is intercepted.
Yikes.
My goodness. Picked up by
Jalen Johnson. Wow, that was an awful throw. I said L2 and down and everything. He threw it way up there.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
7 yards, the pickup there.
Oh, that was
not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him
even gonna pick a play.
Well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 40 now on second down. Fields.
Oh, are you kidding?
And he will have the first down as he was able
that
to
should have
keep
been
the feet in
picked.
Bounds. That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
Meanwhile, Fields throw there.
I didn't mean to Mika, but that's okay.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now,
their
I think
linebacker
the
would pick
scoreboard is
them up.
dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down. To the air again, Fields. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
Trying to run it.
Able to get in there and drop him behind the line. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard
or so
short.
He's allowed to go.
It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down, forthcoming. Montgomery, they'll run for it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Didn't get the touchdown, but a big first down, and now they're 6 feet away from the end zone.
And a little bit of momentum as well. To get down to the 2-yard line, first and goal.
Oh, he stopped him.
It's open now, right? What do you want to call? You want to call power? You want to call quarterback run game? Do you want to throw the ball? The entire playbook is available for the play caller.
Montgomery, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. They'll run forward with Montgomery.
You're getting stopped.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on, and
he'll get in.
How do you stop a QB sneak?
Touchdown.
You just can't. I literally had that red. I blitzed up the middle and everything.
17th on the year. And the Bears' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
All right, Dalvin.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
A lot of people on that left side.
Wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened
on
the last
one. Throw it on the first
play. Get the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is
too much of my team got in the way.
Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot.
Oh, man, they read that.
Really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Looking to throw. Carroll. Catch is made here by Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to have
a low pass
down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 35.
That's 4th quarter. QB though, when he takes a long time to throw it, when he does it, it's up there for a while.
And that is going to do it.
Go get that throw power up. That ball's just fucking out there.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning.
First down.
Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Yeah, here we go. This is a big play right here.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And this one complete to Smith. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
How does Dalvin Cook, first of all, not have his head back yet?
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
The Bears bring
I need to get to the 1-yard line.
In the secondary now for 3rd down. Back to throw. Carroll eluding the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown. Miles Boykin.
There you go, Boykin. I was about to run that ball too, but maybe it's still open.
That win streak is going to extend another week. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
15.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So, looking like another win.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we are now here in this fourth quarter. And he will finally go out of bounds, but not before he takes it down to the 25. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5
I knew I
or
pressed the wrong play. I was like, why do I have
that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Yeah, I think this guy will do fine.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
Oh.
And get your eyes in the wrong place.
So lucky.
But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
Moving quick
and
here.
made a really nice play.
They'll try and run for first and
my
goal.
God.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears get a bit closer.
Inside.
They'll try and throw for it. He's got it.
Come on, guys.
That keeps their slim hopes alive. As we're back to a 2-score game.
Onside or normal
it's
kick?
Still an uphill battle from
kick.
here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. There's a great example right there.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Let's do...
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And some room to roam now.
What is that? A legal block in the back.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
A nice strong toss here would be great.
They run it again with Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Actually, I don't know. Well, I mean, that's an area. Because he's not calling timeout, so I might as well just throw a shoot ball.
Again, it's Cook.
Oh!
Touchdown!
Damn, that dude.
Dalvin Cook, 30 yards. And the Vikings add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
That was actually disgusting.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
All right, if I get the ball back, just me it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier McKinney. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Well, 217 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And they will take a knee here.
There you go. Big win for us.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can follow this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Vikings, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, it's another week, another loss as they fall down.
Go look at their record. I have a bye week in the other one basically because they're versus the Cowboys and there's no team there. Dalvin Cook's getting an upgrade. Power back, of course. Yikes. Oh, I got a bye week next week. 0-9 Bears, that's what they are. Joe Mixon's actually leading the league. What? That's insane. 21 touchdowns. Less attempts than me and Jonathan Taylor. But he's got more yards. That's crazy. Wow. That is actually impressive. How many yards did I get last season, actually, with Dalvin? That's a quick question I kind of want to look at. Let's see here. Career. Yes, I was a 2,000-yard back last season with 28 touchdowns, 8 yards, a carry, 49 broken tackles. Only the 2 fumbles. I had a 98-yard run. This year I had a 75, which was that last game, actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So that should have been great. I wanted to check what was best running back, offensive player of the year, most valuable MVP last year. This guy went off last season. I want to check his receiving stats, though. 288 yards, only the one touchdown. Yeah, longest was a 90-yard receiving touchdown. So I have huge receptions with him, it seems like. Crazy. Troy McMullen. De'Ami Brown, 5. I don't even have a touchdown with Irv Smith yet. George Pickens got a touchdown last game. This Shamel Thompson guy, I love this man. He's huge. That should do it for now. Broadcast.